Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Couples who met on Bachelor in Paradise Season 10. Are they still dating after the show? Bachelor in Paradise threw a wrench into some couples' happily ever after with the Season 10 elimination twist. In previous iterations of the Bachelor spinoff, pairs have been able to freely explore their connection until the finale when some contestants, think Jade Roper and Tanner Tolbert, decided to leave the show engaged. This season, however, contestants are voted off by their peers amid the competition for a $500,000 cash prize. While some couples have continued to explore their connection off-screen, other former contestants found their way to each other without the cameras. Ollie Joe Hanks and Sam McKinney, for example, hard-launched their relationship on social media in July after missing each other in Costa Rica. Sometimes, you just gotta do it your damn self, the couple captioned a joint Instagram post at the time, sharing a series of PDA-filled photos. Be a force and stay relentless. Scroll down to see the status of the couples who left Bachelor in Paradise Season 10. After connecting on day 1 in Costa Rica, Spencer proposed to Jess during the finale. Every room that you walk into is instantly brighter. You don't know a stranger. You're welcoming to everyone. And you always lead with honesty and what's right, even when it's something that's not easy to do, he said. I am so in love with you, and you let me know the same. Jessica Taylor Edwards, would you make me the happiest man on the face of the planet, and would you marry me? While the twosome told us that they don't have a set timeline for planning a wedding, Jess will be relocating to Dallas to move in with Spencer in 2026. After navigating some rocky waters, including claims that Kat had a secret boyfriend back at home, Kat and Dale left Costa Rica as a couple. They revealed on the Vile Files, the day after the finale aired in September, that they are going strong. Andrew and Alex solidified their relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend during the finale. After the episode aired, they gushed in a joint Instagram post, "Love you level." The pair were eliminated ahead of the final test, but they are still dating after meeting on the beach. What a ride it's been. From the first day in Paradise until now, we've experienced so much more than we ever imagined. Though we didn't win the money, we are both walking away with something far more valuable. A love that we've always dreamed of, they wrote in a joint Instagram caption after the finale. Life's not about perfection, and our journey certainly wasn't, but it's all part of what has brought us here. We've grown so much over these past few months, both as individuals and as a couple, and we wouldn't change a thing. They added, though our time in Paradise wasn't without its challenges, we truly believe everything happens for a reason. Every step, every moment, has led us to this incredible place together. We feel so lucky to have found each other and couldn't be more excited for what's to come. Bailey and Jeremy. Jeremy and Bailey shared during the first part of the Bachelor Happy Hour Season 10 reunion podcast that they have plans to move in together. The Golden alums connection turned to friendship while they were still in Costa Rica, leading them to eliminate themselves from the final test of the season. When Leslie and Gary were eliminated from the show, they kept smiles on their faces and walked out holding hands. Her and I will continue to move forward with our journey, just in a different way, Gary said in a confessional. Leslie later shared during an episode of the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast that she and Gary talk all the time. She added, "We were at the premiere together watching the show in LA. Gary is, I can honestly say right now, one of my best friends. I'll call him if I have a problem. He kind of talks me off the ledge a little bit, and we are always there for each other. We have each other's back." Leslie noted that she doesn't know what it could be, but wants to be friends with any romantic partner first. "We have special places in our hearts for each other, and that's all I can say right now," she said. Faith and Kim may have been sent home from Bachelor in Paradise early, but the pair continued their relationship outside of Costa Rica. In an Instagram video shared after their elimination, Faith and Kim harmonized together as he kissed her neck. Good times with family and sweet new friends. #Live your best life, she captioned the post. Kim, meanwhile, has shared fan edits of the pair's love story to his social media page. Alicia and Scene ended their journey in paradise when they sent themselves home, but have continued to maintain a bond after the show. Scene and I are on great terms. We like to have fun with it. It was fun for us. I mean, obviously there's highs and lows of the whole experience, but at the end of the day, the relationships you walk away with are the best parts, Alicia exclusively told Us Weekly, calling her relationship with Scene fantastic, and adding that things are great. The pair have since gone their separate ways. In the first part of the season 10 reunion, Scene shared on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast that he and Alicia had a good run and are no longer romantically involved. Parisa and Brian were eliminated by their fellow contestants, leaving the rose ceremony hand in hand. Brian said in a confessional that the pair were excited for the future. It is unclear whether they are still together. Parisa shared during the first part of the season 10 reunion that she and Brian had a good run, while he added that the pair are still good close friends. Couples who met on Bachelor in Paradise season 10, are they still dating after the show? The Sun has set on another dramatic season of Bachelor in Paradise, and season 10 did not disappoint. From messy breakups on the beach to unexpected love stories under the Sayulita stars, fans watched as familiar faces from The Bachelor and The Bachelorette tried their hand at love one more time. But as Bachelor Nation knows all too well, what happens in paradise doesn't always survive in the real world. So which couples who left season 10 hand in hand are still making it work in September 2025? And which romances crashed as soon as the cameras stopped rolling? Let's dive into the sandy aftermath. 1. Maria and Jordan, the golden couple. From their first margarita date on the beach, Maria and Jordan were giving fans all the feels. She was the bubbly spark plug from The Bachelor season 28, and he was the charming underdog from The Bachelorette season 20 who never quite got his shot. By week 2, they were inseparable. They talked about family, career goals, and even long-distance logistics, while other couples were still arguing over rose ceremonies. When Jordan proposed in the finale with a ring courtesy of Neil Lane, the beach erupted into cheers. Where are they now? Surprisingly, they're still together and thriving. Maria recently relocated to Chicago to be closer to Jordan, and they've been spotted at Cubs games, coffee shops, and even doing TikTok challenges together. Fans describe them as the next Jade and Tanner, and for once, that might not be an overstatement. 2. Kelsey and Andrew, sparks or smoke. Kelsey entered Paradise with a bold attitude, declaring she wasn't here for games. Andrew, a fan favorite with his easy smile, caught her attention on day 1. Their chemistry was undeniable, playful banter, moonlit makeouts, and plenty of whispered what-ifs. But the season wasn't smooth sailing. Kelsey worried Andrew wasn't ready for something serious, while he confessed he was terrified of another heartbreak on national television. In the finale, instead of an engagement, they left as a couple still figuring it out. Where are they now? Sadly, they didn't make it. By early 2025, eagle-eyed fans noticed the two unfollowed each other on Instagram. Kelsey cryptically posted, "Sometimes timing isn't right, and that's okay," while Andrew has stayed mum. Rumor has it he's quietly dating someone outside of Bachelor Nation now. 3. Hannah and Blake, redemption on the beach. Blake has always been Bachelor Nation's comeback king. After a controversial stint in Paradise years ago, he returned in season 10 claiming he had changed. Many were skeptical until Hannah walked down the steps. Hannah, fresh from The Bachelor season 27, saw something different in Blake, and together they built a surprisingly solid foundation. By the season's end, they were calling each other soulmates. Where are they now? Shockingly, still together. They didn't rush into an engagement, but they've been living together in Denver for the past few months. Hannah even said in a recent podcast interview, "I met Blake at the right time in both our lives. We're happy, and that's what matters." Fans are cautiously optimistic, but if they go the distance, this could be one of the great Paradise redemption arcs for Taylor and Jess, a slow burn romance. Not every Paradise couple explodes with immediate passion. For Taylor and Jess, it was a gradual build. Jess was hesitant after being burned in past relationships, while Taylor patiently proved himself. Their bond blossomed week after week, and by the finale, they were holding hands like teenagers at prom. Where are they now? They're still dating, though not without bumps. Long distance has been tricky. Taylor's career keeps him in Los Angeles, while Jess is rooted in Nashville. They've admitted to taking breaks, but keep finding their way back to each other. Their Instagram posts are filled with low-key coffee dates and hiking selfies, suggesting they're more grounded than many Paradise couples. 5. Sydney and Brandon, passion that burned too bright. If Paradise is known for whirlwind romances, Sydney and Brandon fit the mold. Their attraction was instant, their chemistry undeniable. From PDA on the beach to grand romantic gestures, they were the couple everyone assumed would get engaged. But cracks appeared quickly. Jealousy, trust issues, and arguments about the future played out on screen. Against all odds, they still left together. Where are they now? Over, dramatically so. Within weeks of leaving Paradise, Sydney posted a long statement about choosing self-love over chaos. Brandon fired back with shady TikToks about being blindsided. Bachelor Nation took sides, and the breakup became one of the most talked-about splits of the season. 6. Elise and Michael, the surprise match. Every season has that one couple no one saw coming. For season 10, it was Elise and Michael. She was known for being outspoken and fiery. He was quiet and thoughtful. Their first date was awkward, but somehow they clicked. By mid-season, they had become the beach's most unlikely but stable couple. Where are they now? Still together and keeping things refreshingly private. They've posted only a handful of photos together since Paradise ended, but those who've seen them at events say they're genuinely happy. Elise recently hinted on Instagram that wedding bells aren't far away, sparking speculation that they could be the next franchise success story. What this season taught us about Paradise love. Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise proved once again that reality TV love is anything but predictable. Some couples burned out fast, others quietly fizzled, and a few managed to defy the odds. Fans have noticed a shift in recent years. Couples who don't force engagements at the finale often fare better in real life. Maria and Jordan are thriving after taking things seriously but naturally. Hannah and Blake are building a foundation without rushing down the aisle. Meanwhile, couples who leaned too hard into Paradise pressure, like Sydney and Brandon, couldn't survive once the cameras stopped rolling. It's a reminder that Paradise isn't a fairy tale, but it can be the start of something real if both people are willing to put in the work when the free drinks and rose ceremonies are over. The verdict: who's still standing? Still together and strong. Maria and Jordan, Hannah and Blake, Elise and Michael. Still dating but complicated. Taylor and Jess. Broken up. Kelsey and Andrew, Sydney and Brandon. As Bachelor Nation looks ahead to the next season of The Bachelor, fans will be watching closely to see which of these Paradise couples go the distance. If history is any indication, only a handful will survive, but those who do could become the next beloved franchise success story. Because in the end, while Paradise may only last a few weeks, true love, if it's real, can last far beyond the beach.